All right, we back. A new episode. Jay Osman here. Dr. Bolton decided to be a guest because we got the best movie of the year.
It's only been like 45 days. It's only been 50 days.
The best movie to drop. Cap for debate. I gave it a fantastic score. What did you say?
You didn't give it a fantastic score.
I gave it a 6.8.
That's
it's
average.
Basically 7. No, it's not. Average is 5.
6.8 is a D. That's 68%.
No, but it rounds up to a C. 6.8.
That's 68%. That's a D.
It's 70%.
Then you got to give it a 7.
Oh, I mean, it is a 7.
It's not a 7. I grade people every day. That is a 68. That is a D plus. And it was a D plus movie. You right.
C's and D's get degrees, man. Sometimes, hey, look.
Not advanced degrees. It'll get you an undergraduate, it'll get you an associate, might get you a bachelor's degree. You're not gonna be in graduate school with no 68. I agree with you. I agree with everything you're saying. That it is a 68. I fell asleep. I went because my baby took me. You're right. It was, but you said it's a great movie. It wasn't. It was borderline bad. It was boring. It
was very entertaining. I was on the edge of my seat.
Then why does it get a 68?
Because it's Disney.
You wasn't on the edge of your seat.
I'll tell you why. Because the ending, they could have tightened up the ending, obviously, with Betty
Ross. The ending was the only part that was good.
I'm talking about with Betty. At the end where he calmed him down, it should have been Betty. If it was Betty...
they just shot the rest of him in the foot, but
it would have been a 7. It would have been a solid 7.
I would have gone with that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's where we at.
But that's still a C. That's still average.
That's what I said. Everything in Marvel is perfectly mid.
Then that's not 90%. Movie of the year. That's not great movie. That's not even a good movie.
Because all the other movies are worse. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right. Who do you want operating on you? The doctor that got a C in surgery, or the doctor that got an A?
What if I don't have any doctors who got an A?
There are plenty of doctors that got A's. There's a bunch of movies.
What movie is coming out as A movie? I ain't seen an A movie in a long time.
But it ain't hard to find.
I ain't seen an A movie drop in a long time.
This is why the movie was so bad. Everything they needed for it to be a good movie was in the movie.
That's why it was good.
They should have, no. Half of the movie should have been the Red Hulk.
But see, this is the thing, man. It's easy to say, oh, you should have did this, you should have did that. If we can't afford it, if it's going to cut down the budget of this
Disney
and that,
can't afford it.
It costs money to make these movies. They can afford it, but you have a budget. You don't go over your budget. You just, hey, look, the budget's 180. We ain't going over that.
Okay, so is that what they did with Black Panther?
Yes.
No. Once they knew it made that kind of money,
yes.
Black Panther 2, they was like, yo.
They put a budget on them girls. They done killed the mom and everything. That was like, oh, no.
No, they had to kill the mother. Anyway, they had to kill the mother to get people into it and draw them into it. Okay.
Do you think this movie would have benefited if they killed somebody in it?
No. That's the thing. They didn't have to kill anybody. All they had to do was give you more of this. If you're not a Marvel fan, like I know what's going on, if you're just a casual, hey, I'm going, you don't know what's going on. The most entertainment is at the very end. The whole fighting over the
I love the fight.
I
love that fight.
Okay,
he was skating on
earlier in the movie. Start the movie with that.
He did. He came in, he flew in, dropped down.
No, that was fighting some other, that was fighting some other people. That was fighting. Remember, he was fighting people. No, move the fight over the water when homie got knocked in the water when I was asleep. That could have been at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we move into, I'm mad. Boom. Red Hulk could have broke their wings off. All of that. Because that was the best part of the movie. Because I'm going to tell you, I was asleep, I was bored, I was ready for it to be over. And then I'm looking and I'm going, I've been sitting here too long for them not to have gotten to the point, but it's got to be a point. Where is this going? And then you go, the guy been slipping in the jive, and that is what's going to make this come about.
Sounds great, yes.
He's gonna be the Red Hulk.
Exactly.
And then right when you figure it out, boom. Now, we still got the quintessential Hulk problem.
The Hulk problem?
Yes. And this is every Hulk problem in every Hulk movie.
Okay.
I don't care if you're talking about Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby, if you're talking about the cartoon on Channel 32, or if you're talking about the Avengers. Why does the Hulk turn into a giant? Everything rip off but his pants.
Because you can't have, someone said, we can't have no red boat. We can't have that hanging on. This is kids watching this, man.
When he go back down to skinny, shriveled up Harrison Ford, the pants fit again.
He has vibranium pants that flex and change.
They gotta come up with something.
You can't.
You gotta come up with some logical reason as to why the man everything rip off but the man's
The logical
britches.
reason is we don't want to see all that.
I mean, what I'm saying, you gotta make him a uniform. You gotta make something, but it's still just too. Okay, we just gonna act like this ain't happened, and so that was whack. And then the lead actor. I'm glad you're getting your money, bro. I am. And I hope well for you and your family. I'm glad for you. But he is not a person who can hold the leading. He's not a good Captain America.
I thought he was fantastic.
He was whack.
Captain America's whack. He's a nerd.
But the one that had the juice, who at least had super strength, this one was getting his butt whooped.
He's not a fighter. He's a flyer. He can fly. It's different.
Right. So why is he Captain America? They could have made that dude Captain America.
Hawkeye?
Yeah. He could slide on the ground.
Hawkeye been trying to retire since the first movie. They won't let that man quit.
I know, but Hawkeye,
America's bird is the eagle. He should be. Why can't he fly? He can fly. What's wrong with that?
He can't fight, and then when he's talking, you don't care.
I care. I like the dialogue. I like
even when they were trying to have the brother, let me let you know how hard it is to be a superhero talk. Nobody cared. It's like he just don't have that Denzel, De Niro, Rock, whoever. He don't. We used to be Will Smith. He don't have that bring you in and make you want to like him. You like him because he's Captain America. Other than that, he's the dude that's in a movie.
He reminds me of my dad. If my dad was born in America, he would act like him.
Okay, so that covers you.
I think that covers a lot of people. He's a very daddish person.
Yes, but ain't nobody dad 35.
He ain't 35. He's 40-something, man.
Whatever, he looked 35.
He got kids. The kids is grown.
But I'm just saying, he's not the lead. He's that guy in the movie. Yeah, that guy, he was in that. He's not.
He was in Rudy.
Yeah, I just.
So we're going to break it down since they tell us everything.
Bruh.
Hold on.
Bruh.
The limo scene, you didn't like the limo when they was pulling up and he was like, let's get it.
It's whack.
I like that.
Why would the White House send you a party car? Y'all didn't know something was wrong.
I'm Captain America. You
Y'all didn't know something was wrong. Captain America's supposed to be pulling up in the government car.
What do you mean? I'm Cap.
Yeah, Cap. All right. Okay, stop. Why do you have Liv Tyler in this movie for 5 seconds.
Hey, look, Liv Tyler's expensive. Okay, once again, we got a $180
so,
budget.
okay, fine.
Now we're gonna cut 2 action scenes.
All we had to do, move Liv Tyler's time from the very end.
I agree.
Up to the fight
5 minutes
because
early.
He didn't whoop Captain America. Captain America
5
sucks
minutes
and is sorry. Liv Tyler comes up and is like, and he about to finally kill him like he deserved because he's not a good Captain America. He's about to kill him, and we take the same 3 minutes that whatever you paid Liv Tyler for, that she comes through with the.
I feel like you got to pay her more if she solves the problem. But like I said,
Liv Tyler's Liv Tyler. They don't care.
The
Same
movie,
amount of lines, same amount of words.
The movie would have been a solid 7 if they did end like that. I feel like that's where they lost the points to be the 7.
Well, I don't know if it would have. It probably would have bumped it up some. So okay, I won't argue with 7, but 7 is still average. If you're a C student, you're an average student.
Everything
you are not.
That's fine.
You're not like good. Okay. But he starts off. The first thing he says, "Get my daughter called." Why didn't y'all cut out most of Captain America scenes and pay Liv Tyler to do some Incredible Hulk scenes?
I agree. I agree.
Look, this was the best Hulk movie in a long time.
The Flash is a top 5 Batman movie, and Captain America 4 is the best Hulk movie we got.
It was the best Hulk movie in a while. I ain't gonna say it was better than the Hulk, but that part, if that part of the movie was more of it, that would have been good. And they could have accomplished the same thing they were going to accomplish. They setting it up for the Green Hulk to fight the Red Hulk, which I would go see. They better hurry up because Luke Skywalker is old as time. That's Indiana Jones.
That's not
Indiana
that's
Jones.
Han Solo.
Han Solo and Indiana Jones was out when I was little.
That's why I liked him. He finally got to play a role that's like, it makes sense. Like, they got him playing Indiana Jones.
He is Indiana Jones.
It was like 2 years ago. I'm like, dude's 80.
He's Indiana Jones.
He's 80?
Who else gonna be Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones should retire. Indiana Jones should have had a kid.
Yes, but he's
Indiana Jones Jr. He's somebody else.
They already did that.
Who was it?
They did some actor. It wasn't good.
See?
But he's Indiana Jones.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he couldn't have been doing all that fighting and stuff. That
Exactly.
He did. That
Free
was
the
just whack.
president.
Because that man about 90 years old. That wasn't right. But hey, okay, fine.
I feel
it's
like-
make believe.
Was he a good president?
Oh, that's
I feel
Harrison
like
Ford.
he was in the middle. He was half Biden, half Trump, half crashing out, half falling asleep. He doing everything.
Oh, that's Harrison Ford. I got respect. No, but that's what he messed up. Then when they get in there,
Well, let's keep going. Hold on, because they basically show you everything in this.
That's the White House.
I'll turn the volume off there. So you're talking about the adamantium.
yeah, now they're tying the X-Men into this because now they're talking
It's
about
a
the
tease.
metal.
It's just a tease. It's like
So
Wolverine coming.
okay, they're gonna bring the X-Men into Marvel.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
X-Men, Fantastic Four.
Don't nobody care about the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four. Every movie of Fantastic Four they made was whack. The book was whack. Everything was whack. Nobody cares except for the Silver dude.
What about the Human Torch?
No.
The guy on fire?
No, because the X-Men got a better fire guy. The dude that
Nah, I mean they did that for the movie, man. He'll get worked. He get whooped.
I like him.
You gonna skip past all.
And why it still doesn't tell us why didn't he mind control Captain America? Why did he pick Captain America's boy? It just didn't make sense. Look at that.
So this was the first scene.
Whack.
This is dope.
Look at that scene.
Wait for it.
Look at that scene.
I hit y'all with a sonic boom. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Shield to the face.
There is nothing interesting about him. The old dude outacted him.
He's a freaking
the dude from
Breaking Bad.
Not
Gus.
Everything. The dude was in I'm gonna get you sucker. every black movie ever.
He was
He's
fantastic.
in every Spike Lee movie.
Yeah.
And that dude got to be 300 years old, and he outacted him.
That's called experience. I've been acting for so
Okay, but
long.
that's what I'm saying. Know your weight class.
Man, I loved his character.
Captain America.
Yeah, well, I like Captain America, but I like the Sidewinder character that
He
came.
outacted him. He stole the show.
Look at that, bro. That's a great look at that visual, man. We
Great
pulling
visual.
up. You need to watch the show. That's what it is.
And that little bitty lady beating everybody up. I'm just
Look, I can't defend the little lady.
I mean, really.
Look at that, man. That's
I
Donald Biden right there.
I got no qualms with Harrison Ford. I got no qualms with Harrison Ford. He held his place in the movie. The other brother held his place in the movie. The bad guy brother held his place in the movie. I can't remember his name. No disrespect. I know he's Italian.
Gianna Esposito.
Yeah, I know he's Italian. But the new Hulk is whack. Captain America is whack. The concept is whack. The whole flying thing is whack.
Man.
How do you got a Captain America that can't fight with no superpowers?
He has a suit. He can fly though. I mean, it's different. Why can't they be different? Why would we want the exact same guy? It
Look at him, man. Yeah, old boy was off. He was off.
Yeah, man. I love it.
I'm talking about the bad guy. Why was all the bad guys better than the good guys?
The bad guys are always better than the good
chain.
guys.
This was off the chain.
The bad guys are always better than the good guys.
No, not an Iron Man. Oh, wow.
Because Iron Man that's why he has terrible villains.
No, Iron Man was just...
Iron Man 2 was
look
terrible.
Look at that.
Iron Man 3 was... Look at that kick. That's a Captain America kick.
Please.
That's a cast.
If it was... Look at that. Just took his stuff from him.
That's a Captain America kick, man. Look at that. 2 feet. Look at the form.
Man.
That's the Falcon kick. See, I still got my own stuff.
Man, look at that.
Man, see, that's what's happening to all the planes now. we need to check this guy.
The movie was trash. But I would say this. I think I would put it under a 6.8 because it was just edited. It was just designed badly. They did so much setup. And I understand they're trying to use this to re-kick off the Avengers, to set up the Hulk movies, to do all of that. But it was 3/4 of setup. In fact, it was probably beyond 3/4.
You didn't feel that way in Endgame? Endgame was 3/4 setup.
Endgame had everybody in it. And
when? At the end, the last 10 minutes, just like the Hulk.
But
y'all
no,
saved the best shit for the very end.
But
do nothing for 2.5 hours. We sat there and watched y'all do nothing.
Endgame is when old boy died, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody cried. Because you sitting there like, all right, we know that this fight is going to be a fight. We know what this is going toward.
But that's what I'm saying. You're talking about one fight. I'm talking about the whole movie. This is 3.5 hours, 2.5 hours of nothing.
Yes, but
until we get there.
The storyline was important because you're looking at the storyline going,
back in time.
There's no way this can work.
It's gonna work. You know it's gonna work. We're going back in time.
No, but what happened was the main guy died. That was never supposed to happen. I was devastated. I'm like, because that was the only way it could have happened. And you're like, nah, he ain't gonna die.
He's gonna die.
And the fight was worth seeing. In game, the fight was worth seeing. The fight was not worth seeing.
I felt like that fight had a lot of flaws in it. Y'all pulled out the girls and all the girls in one spot and wanted to do
that's old school. Thing. Girls on girls.
No, it was just girls standing together and then they start fighting some aliens afterward. It's like, why are y'all standing in the middle of the battlefield? Y'all wasted Black Panther. All he got to do was he had 2 minutes in the movie where he just running with the thing and then he gives it to Spider-Man. And then
well, they was just trying to get him in there.
Man, exactly why I was like, you should have been telling the story with the guy we like, man. Like, nah, man.
I didn't really like Black Panther though. I did not like Black Panther. I thought it was pandering to the black community. But okay, fine, y'all liked it, cool. I like the old school traditional guys. I like Iron Man. I think Thor as an actor is whack. The actual comic book is the bomb. So you gotta have to.
I hate it. No, I never.
No. The actor.
As soon as a kid, I saw Val and V. I don't want to read this shit.
I'm telling you, my uncle used to read Thor, and he used to always talk about Thor, and so Thor was cool. He is old school. Fine, Thor is there. The actor cannot carry Thor, but he's been the only Thor, so he's Thor. It met the end. And the storyline was much better because you're trying to figure out how is this going to work out. It was actually interesting. So yes,
it was a lot. Out. You knew it. We're gonna get the stones. We're gonna snap them back. It wasn't even complicated.
But you couldn't defeat him once he had the stones.
But he didn't have the stones.
No, homeboy took it and it killed him.
But that's what I'm saying. They went back in time to get the stones. The only Thanos, the Thanos came from back in time. He didn't have the stones. They just fighting a regular Thanos. You knew that whatever they was gonna do was gonna work.
Well, okay, obviously, but you're still trying to figure it out. But you know for sure, Iron Man ain't gonna die. That's the best person in the movie.
You don't know for sure that's gonna happen.
Well, obviously you didn't know for sure because he died. But I didn't think he was going. He was the franchise. He was the strongest actor. He was why you went to go see the Avengers. Now, so you got the guy with the bow and arrow. He was good. You got Johansson.
If you got to go back to the first Avenger movie.
Okay.
Steve Rogers tells Iron Man, "You're not the kind of guy to sacrifice your life in order to save the team." Mm-hmm. So every movie, he does that. He basically puts his life on the line to where he's about to die. You can only almost about to die 4 times in a row till you actually die. You know it's gonna happen.
But that's the point.
Thought it was gonna happen in the first movie.
That's the point. you so used to some kind of way. He make it out. But in this situation, the world is going to end. Stop. The world ended. Just about for most of the people. Yeah. They got to remix this joint. And you're like, how? And he got a baby. And he got married. He's not John Stark that he was. Now he going, oh no, he ain't going to do it. He was selfish in the beginning. Now you think he going to sacrifice? He got a kid. Nah. So anyway, much better story. The storyline was more interesting, though it was a lot of setup, but it was setting you up for a crescendo that was working.
I'm just saying, well, your complaints about this movie are the same as the other movie, and it's
but it wasn't as good of a movie, and the crescendo wasn't that good. It was just whack. I'm sorry, brother. I want you to do well in life. I'm glad the movie is making money. I hope you do 80 more Captain America movies and get rich and have all your heart's desire.
I'm being the next.
You are not a good leading guy. You're just not. So so all of the lead up was to a fight with somebody who's just not interesting. And then the emotional plea. An emotional plea from somebody who can't fight is not the same as an emotional plea from somebody who can. And he shouldn't have been making the plea anyway. Think about it. I'm the director. Watch this. I'm Ron Howard. Here comes the daughter. He's about to kill him. He's standing over him. Everybody else like, whoa, Captain America's over. He gonna be in the hospital next to dude. And he's like this. And then coming through the blossoms is Liz.
I agree with you that it should have been her. But that was
a whole different movie. Movie. That movie would be at $500 million right now. They need to
me that
Disney.
That movie had
hired me.
That movie had 3 flaws.
Only
3 flaws.
First one was that they made it.
The first
Second one was that they released it.
It was Thursday advertising. No, the first one was Liv Tyler. That was a waste of time. The second was the little spy chick, the short widow girl. You didn't need her; she was worthless. And then the
Unrealistic.
other security girl wasn't. She wasn't holding on. She was.
What was I'm all about a black woman having a job in a major movie.
She wasn't holding.
Why was she there?
Yo, look, it was still DEI whenever they was doing the thing.
Don't
we had to check some boxes. We needed a black female with 5 minutes.
I mean, but they did definitely have, they made sure that all of the
they gotta check the boxes, man. It was DEI. When they started production, DEI was still a thing. I felt like they should have merged those roles into somebody else and just let that one person do both, because they both kind of did the exact same thing.
They could have got a better fighting. That lady looked like she's tall as Kevin Hart. She looked like she's 5'2". And I'm like, come on, man, just be realistic.
Give her some guns.
I have fought people that size
that can fight.
It don't hurt. You can't make power out of, it don't hurt. Size makes a difference. And then the difference between men, she was beating up men, big ones. I'm like, come on, man. If you have
give her a gun, bro.
If you have fought competitively, you know that they have weight classes for a reason. Come on, man. Come on.
I said it was a flaw. They should have did that.
But really, the movie,
I think it depends on your expectations going in. I'm going in. I had to suffer through Ant-Man and Love and Thunder. So I'm coming in thinking
you can't compare.
I'm getting a 4.
The worst movie.
I'm getting that's
if you compare it to the worst ones, yeah, it's a 6.8.
Because the worst ones is the ones we've been getting recently. So that's what I'm expecting.
But people aren't talking about Marvel as though they're bad movies.
Yes, they are.
They're talking about. I read the things off to you on Facebook. Greatest movie I ever saw.
This is
the Ten Commandments. Captain America. Like what? It was whack. It was whack.
It was an action-packed adventure.
The popcorn didn't have enough salt.
Hey, I ordered chicken wings.
My wife put too much butter on it.
I had buffalo wings.
It was only good while I was. Do you know why they call those chicken wings buffalo wings?
Because was it Buffalo? Was it Kentucky? Where is that? Buffalo, New York.
New York. That was where they came up with the.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Anyway.
I love food, so.
Yeah. So. I'm glad it's doing well.
Okay, so I gotta ask you a question. Was it better than Deadpool and Wolverine?
No.
So Deadpool and Wolverine's better?
Yes, because the main character wasn't whack. That's the difference. You got Hugh Jackman, I believe that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody waiting on him to take his shirt off. Hugh Jackman is my age, right? Mm-hmm. Wolverine is, I know how hard it is to get ripped at my age. I can't get ripped anymore. And I'm looking at this going, they're not
So just because he's swole means it's a good movie?
Because he's still Wolverine and he old as hell.
Wolverine can just re-heal, man. He got superpowers.
The dude ain't Wolverine for real. And so they purposely showed his arms because that's what we do over 50. We show LL Cool J. Look at this video when he taking off that jacket. Arms got on shirt not tucked in. It happens. Okay, so our arms are the last thing to go, and they purposely waited till the end of the movie.
You was training, twerking.
Nah, dude, you ain't been 50. You can train, run,
they probably shot
starve.
They shot that day one.
And in fact, everybody knew it. And the reason why you know that's why they had him keep the vest on through the whole movie was because the Deadpool dude went. When he showed his abs when his shirt burned off. So
Deadpool's a better movie because
Deadpool was better. The storyline was as bad. You had two really good actors that uplifted a bad movie.
Mm-hmm.
But you were there to see them be them. And as long as they was them, you got what you wanted, so you were fine. Even though the movie was bad. And you also knew it's a Deadpool movie. So it is what it is, but they lifted that movie up. The actors could not lift this movie up. Because every time Harrison Ford was not on the screen, every time the Red Hulk was not on the screen, it plummeted in interest. The Captain America got to be the guy that is keeping you awake. I do not fall asleep in the movies. I got woke up once. The other two times I woke up on my own.
The Hulk screamed and you were... Who was that?
Man, I woke up when they was pulling dude out the water. I don't know how he got in there, but yeah, that's what I got for you on that one.
Okay, so what do you predict will be better? Superman, Legacy, or Captain America?
Superman, ain't nobody gonna go see it.
Everybody gonna go see it.
No, the Marvel heads or DC heads are gonna go see it. So now, does Disney own Marvel and DC now?
No, Warner Brothers, like HBO owns DC.
Yeah. So I think Superman is going to suck bad, really bad, really, really, really bad.
Really?
All of the last Superman movies have sucked. They've been.
I love Man
Christopher
of Steel.
Christopher Reeves was the last good Superman.
See, I love Man of Steel too, and you gonna hate on the main character.
Wow.
But all I need is the action. The villain was cooler than the hero once again.
Wow.
I love it. So
you had Superman versus Batman, and Batman was cooler than Superman. That's never happened in the history.
Batman is always cooler than Superman. He always makes more money. Superman is stronger. Batman is far more interesting. Superman is the most boring superhero there is on the list of superheroes.
Superman, that's because you didn't see Superman when Christopher Reeves was Superman.
I did. I was a kid.
Look at that. He looked like Superman.
Who?
I can tell you from here, that's Christopher Reeves, ain't it?
I want to see that.
They got this new suit. It's whack. It ain't even an S on his chest. I don't know where that comes from.
This is what I want to show you. Is this it? Come on, these crappy. I should have pulled this up. They had a preview of him flying, and everybody was.
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not going to see the Superman unless my son asks me to go. That would be the only way I'd go.
All right, man. I mean, this is.
Look at that.
So this is,
He ain't helping nobody.
they said he was cockeyed.
That's some more cockeyed Superman. You don't know who he talking to.
he shoot like
Yeah, you got that outrage, man. Please, you need to burn up something that ain't even supposed to be. Nah, man. That dude need a optometrist. I'm about some Superman, and he need glasses.
That's bizarro Superman. He went Clark Kent wearing glasses.
Clark Kent wears glasses. Superman is supposed to be super. He's supposed to be able to see. That's like Jesus with glasses. Like you not healing people, you got on glasses.
I want to find the actual video.
Well.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Another great video. We're going to cut the video. We're going to watch Cap for another time. We're going to get another thing. Go to check out Trust Methods. Link down there.
Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt. Music streaming, Spotify, Apple Music. Check out Dr. Bolton's page.
Dr.
Actually-
Darnell Bolton, PhD, on YouTube.
They actually talk about stuff that really matters and not fictional television. Thank you for watching.
This your back, it dey keep passing. It dey bring out the best thing. I dey feel your recipe.